The year is 2025. The world watches with bated breath as geopolitical tensions simmer. From the ongoing conflict in Ukraine to the escalating rivalry between the United States and China, the possibility of a global conflict, however improbable, cannot be entirely dismissed. While outright war between superpowers remains unlikely, regional conflicts and proxy wars pose a significant threat to global stability. The post-Cold War era of unipolarity, dominated by the United States, is fading. We are entering a multipolar world with several power centers. This transition is fraught with uncertainty and the potential for miscalculation. As nations vie for influence and resources, the risk of conflict increases. The global economy, still reeling from the aftershocks of the COVID-19 pandemic and the war in Ukraine, faces new challenges. Climate change is exacerbating resource scarcity and driving mass migration, further fueling social and political instability. In this volatile environment, even a minor incident could escalate rapidly. The specter of war looms large, a stark reminder of the fragility of peace. Yet, amidst the uncertainty, there is hope. The same forces that drive conflict, global interconnectedness, and the understanding of our shared destiny, also offer opportunities for cooperation and peace-building. Several global hotspots could escalate into wider conflicts. The war in Ukraine, now in its third year, shows no signs of abating. The conflict has already drawn in NATO and Russia, raising concerns of a direct confrontation between nuclear-armed powers. Tensions between China and Taiwan remain high. Beijing considers Taiwan a breakaway province, while Taipei asserts its independence. Any attempt by China to assert control over Taiwan militarily could draw in the United States and its allies, leading to a major conflict in the Asia-Pacific region. The Middle East remains a volatile region, rife with sectarian violence and political instability. The ongoing Syrian civil war, the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, and the rivalry between Saudi Arabia and Iran are potential flashpoints. These conflicts are not isolated incidents, they are interconnected. The war in Ukraine has strained relations between Russia and the West, impacting global security arrangements. China's growing assertiveness in the South China Sea raises concerns about its intentions in the region and beyond. The shadow of nuclear war hangs heavy over any discussion of global conflict. The United States, Russia, and China possess vast nuclear arsenals capable of unimaginable destruction. The doctrine of mutually assured destruction, or MAD, has for decades served as a deterrent against nuclear war. However, the current geopolitical climate raises concerns about the continued viability of MAD. The development and deployment of hypersonic missiles and other advanced weapons systems undermine the stability of MAD. These weapons reduce the time for decision-making, increasing the risk of miscalculation or accidental launch. Furthermore, the potential for cyber attacks on nuclear command and control systems adds another layer of complexity and risk. The use of nuclear weapons, even on a limited scale, would have catastrophic consequences. The immediate devastation, radioactive fallout, and long-term environmental damage would be unprecedented. The international community must work together to prevent nuclear proliferation, reduce existing stockpiles, and ultimately achieve global nuclear disarmament. The path to global peace is fraught with challenges, but it is not an impossible dream. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, we must prioritize diplomacy, dialogue, and cooperation. International institutions, such as the United Nations, must be strengthened and reformed to address emerging threats and resolve conflicts peacefully. We must invest in conflict prevention and peace-building efforts. This includes addressing the root causes of conflict, such as poverty, inequality, and political exclusion. Promoting sustainable development, human rights, and the rule of law are essential for creating a more just and peaceful world. Staying informed about global events and engaging in constructive dialogue are crucial. We must resist the allure of sensationalism and misinformation, instead seeking out credible sources and promoting understanding. Each individual has a role to play in shaping a more peaceful future. By embracing empathy, compassion, and a commitment to dialogue, we can build a world where war is not an option, but a relic of the past.